How's it going, everybody? This is my top 4 at a local place, Satellarknight deck profile. It is very, very stereotypical Satellarknights, not much different from what you would see anywhere else. That I can pretty much say with confidence. Alright, so let's just get into it. I'm playing 2 Deneb because I do not have a third one at the moment, and for the third one I'm playing 1 Alsham. This guy is actually pretty good, and I would like to try to fit him in somehow, normally. Just because that 1,000 damage does so much work. I've won games with him so many times. Anyways, moving on. 3 Altair, your wolf bark of the deck. He's very good. He's just very solid. Your 3 Unkalai, nobody knows how to say this guy's name, but also is pretty much a staple. He's your foolish burial of the deck. You want to see him first turn if you don't see Deneb first turn. 1 Vega, I was playing a second one, but everybody's playing Breakthrough Skill or Fiendish Chain this format, so less, him getting breakthrough or fiendish is just, it really hurts. Play 1 honest because it's a light deck. And then your deck thinning. You got 3 reinforcements of the army this format, so you should absolutely play 3 reinforcement of the armies this format. It's too good not to play. 3 upstart goblins. Just 37 card decks are good. 3 Pot of Dualities. Now, Pot of Duality you pretty much side deck out if you are going second. Always, because you don't want it. It's not good to open up second. It's not a good reaction card. 2 MST. It's back row hate. Pretty much, stereotypical back row hate. 2 Forbidden Lance. I've been switching these 2 around with a lot of other cards. I tried Breakthrough for a while, but I really didn't like Breakthrough in this deck. It was underwhelming at best. And Lance just gives me more protection. At least at my locals, it's a lot more trap-heavy decks at my locals. I'm playing 1 Dark Hole and 1 Raigeki. A lot of people aren't playing either of the 2, but you know what? It steals games, so might as well. Same thing with Soul Charge, steals games. Book of Moon, because it's just a very good card. Now on to the traps. You got 3 Stellar Nova Alpha. This trap card managed to elude me all day. It's probably the reason I didn't do better. Because I went... So I magically topped going X2. I won 2 rounds, and the 2 people that I won 2 rounds against were the people that I would have been on the bubble with. And since I beat them, I won the tiebreakers and got into top. Now, the deck that I lost against first round is like the most embarrassing deck I could have lost to, because I lost Cloudians. But I didn't see Stellar Nova Alpha in all 3 games of that. Not once. I didn't see it once. It killed me. Anyways, moving on. 3 Call of the Haunted. It's very good in this deck. Although in North America, the silly ruling with Call of the Haunted and Deneb, where everywhere else gets it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, if somebody MSTs your face down Call of the Haunted, everywhere else but North America, you can chain Call of the Haunted, get your summon, get the effect off of whatever you're summoning, and then it would go to the grave. But not in North America. North America, it doesn't work because we're stupid. 2D Prisons, it's just better than Mirror Force this format. You need to get rid of windows and pretty much anything else, which if you're using Mirror Force, it just kills them and then they get to replace it. It's a floater format and you don't want Mirror Forces really. 1 warning, 1 compulse, 1 torrential, and 1 bottomless. The power 4, as some people like to call them. Okay, moving on to my extra deck here. Let's see. Okay, ooh. Not just the camera. Okay, so I'm playing 1 Cowboy, 1 Dweller, pretty much staples. Emerald is such a good card in this deck. You put back your, what do you call it? Your Altair's to get you, so you can keep Exceeding, essentially. 1 Excidon, just because he's Excidon. 1 Paladynamo. I've never got into this guy with this deck, and I've played a lot of games with him. So, whatever. Diamond Dyer, just a good staple. I go into him a lot. Same thing with Castell. You go into Castell a lot. Heartland Draco is probably one of the first cards I would take out of this deck. The only reason it's in here is because one of my friends plays. Well, not just one of my friends, but there's a couple people at my locals that play Yang Zings, and he's basically just free damage on Yang Zings without them getting their effects off. Excalibur, just because of, all warriors in the deck, you get a lot of damage off. Honor Arc, Staple, Black Ship, in case you face hands, pretty much is what it comes down to. Blade Armor, more damage. Omega, I went into him, but he got not fiendish, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, he got stomped early, I forget what killed him. Oh, when I lost in top 4 to Spellbooks, and this is what I made game 1, but he just priestessed over it and killed it. And then my 2 Delteros. Only 1 ghost, though, sadly. But this card's a champion of the deck. So good. So good. Popping back row, popping monsters, popping whatever the hell you want, pretty much, when it comes down to it. I went into him as much as I could, pretty much. Alright, now for side deck. 2 DD Crow. It's pretty much for the Satellar matchup. It's for a lot of matchups. It can just do you well. Fire Fist, Satellar, whatever has not back row, graveyard control. It's just a good card, this format. Curse Seal, this actually won me a game against Chain Beat. I sided it in because he was playing the Closed Forest Chain Beat, so I was trying to get, I think it's Closed Forest, Black Garden, one of those, I think it's Black Garden. Yeah, Black Garden. So I Curse Sealed his Tenki anyway. And that's what won me the game. 2 system down. It's just for the random Geargia or Cyber Dragon matchup or any machine deck, really, gadgets, whatever is around. Didn't go into it once. Shadow Imprisoning. You have basically Shadow Hate and any other dark deck. 2 Soul Release, pretty much any, yet again, mostly for Lightsworns, but can affect a lot of other decks too. Nobleman of Crossout, Shadows, yet again. I didn't face a single Shadow deck though, so I would have if I had won my last game against the Spellbooks, but did not. 2 Wiretaps, just because my locals likes to play a shit ton of traps. It's just their thing. Everybody was playing Artifacts for the longest time, and it was obnoxious as hell because Sanctum is broken. And then 1 MST just for more back row hate. And that is the deck profile. A little bit longer than my other ones, but hey, whatever. If you like, feel free to comment, feel free to like it, feel free to subscribe if you want. I try to post deck profiles of, locals, and I'm trying to get into some pack openings. I'm just low on money at the moment, so I can't get anything. But hopefully I'll bring some of those to you guys soon. I have my Megatins up, but that's about it. Anyways, This is DasFleishwulf, signing out.